Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, John Pitts.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. The other way, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike one.
Ball.
Pickoff move to first.
No, he's in there.
Ciani on at first. Nobody out. Next offering way off the plate. That one missed.
One strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. First and second, no outs. And now it's Ivan Herrera. First and second, no outs. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. And that is a big first out. Here's Contreras now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Queens, and today's starting pitcher, Sonny Gray. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Lucas Pitts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Grounder might be two. There's one over to first, safe. Gray with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Here's Juan Soto, 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
That one fouled off. And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pete Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitts on third. Soto at first. 1 gone. That's a base hit, and the Mets score first. It's 1-0. The throw to third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch, and he just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Ripped, but it curls foul. Henderson with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Soto scores. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jeremy Pitts, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. First pitch just misses. Righty delivers.
No, inside.
First and second, 2 down.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball. Win. Now a jump throw, and they get the out. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Nolan
Arenado.
Pitts back to work. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
1, no strike.
That's inside. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Nolan Gorman stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. 2 up, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Nootbaar in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Two and 2. Out towards left center. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 9th,
Bob Rodriguez
fielder.
up now for the Mets. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. And that's way high. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Alvarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one hit to first. And that goes foul. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for New York, Jesse Pitts. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a curve is down and in.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
High in the air, out to right. Nootbaar sizes this one up, makes the catch. Out number 2. Lucas Pitts up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Outside low, and it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Fought off foul. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And then skips in the dirt. This one popped up. Pitts makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And it goes just foul. And he grounds one to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So digging in, Brendan Donovan worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Devers makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Upstairs. And that is ball one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. RBI single his last time up. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missed.
1-1.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next,
now it's
the
the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Arenado makes the catch. 2 away now. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Pitts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Soto at second with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here's Rafael Devers. And that one wrapped foul. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. And the next pitch is way outside. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Pitts dives back in safely. Two outs. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. On to the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Just missed.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Stays alive.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Pitts. Throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Misses outside, and that's ball two.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Nope.
Fastball is outside. There's a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. This one in the air. Alonso hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Now batting, designated hitter Alec Burleson.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
That's a ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go
strikes.
again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that just misses.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. Goes down looking. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That one is upstairs. Two outs and one in scoring position. On the corner for a strike. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second, two down. Top half of inning number 4. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2. This to third, Arenado. The throw to first. One up, one down. Bob Rodriguez getting ready to hit.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Late swing, foul to the left. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now
so the lineup flips over.
0.
Now here is Jesse Pitts. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's
Leading
Nolan
off
Gorman.
for St. Louis, second baseman Nolan Gorman.
Pitts back to work. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You know, these Cards finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Next offering way off the plate.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be
Up next
nibbling
for
around
the
the plate as
Cardinals,
well. I
right
mean, this guy is
fielder,
just
Lars
capable of hitting
Nootbaar.
pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Nootbaar takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. Off balance feed. There's one. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That one in triple digits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Nootbaar into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now batting Michael Ciani. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And there's a strike. Nootbaar on its 2nd with 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Caught him looking for the K. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian Fernandez.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pitts in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. Can't field it cleanly. The throw is still in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Watch Soto now. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0. One down. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fernandez, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nootbaar on the move. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's off the mark. Going to count 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Back here in Queens, and now Brendan Donovan. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Almost got him.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside, and it's a full count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And out of here. He nails one out to right. His 4th home run of the season. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. And now here is Ivan Herrera. 1 away. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's up to 8
Designated hitter,
strikeouts in this one.
Burleson.
Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Foul ball there. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now
Louis.
for the bottom of the 6th.
Number
And there's a new
52.
pitcher on the mound. Matthew Liberator.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Pitts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And they'll do it again. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Grounds one to short. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting.
So
catcher,
man aboard
Francisco
and stepping in for New York,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Nope, that's a
And
ball.
that one's a little bit low. And the count 1-2. To third. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Devers. Coming home. The relay. And he's out.
He's out.
Now batting.
And
number
next for the
3.
Mets, Bob Rodriguez. There's a strike. Line drive and a base hit. Here comes Alvarez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Jesse Pitts. 1 for 3. And a slider in there for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar makes the play, and the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. Here's Nolan Arenado.
A.J. Minter.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. in there for a strike at the top of the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Foul ball. Way upstairs, 3-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. That one way outside, and that's ball one. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Soto moving back for it. And that ball is gone. Third home run of the season. It's 5-2. One out, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side, Pitts. Slinging it to first in time.
That play won't be trending on.
So they turn things over to the righty, Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Win. Up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pitts. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pitts in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ripped to third and caught. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Fastball is outside. Out to short. Not in time. He legs it out.
Now that is
here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
First offering, and it just misses. Soto, the base runner at first with one out.
Ball. Down.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
I got 3-0.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. And there's a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
That one ripped. Back there. Tattooed the Tater Town and gone. That one felt good. That's his third home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. And now Gunnar Henderson. Arenado slings to first in time. Jeremy Pitts up now for the Mets. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That one misses, and a count 2-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just off the inside edge. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. Now it's Devers at the plate.
John Hayes.
First pitch misses. And another ball. Inside, just missed. In for a strike, now 3-1. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Grabs it on the run. And there's one down. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball misses down and away. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you.
For the Cardinals,
and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is in for a strike.
I got one ball, one
Squirts
strike.
away a little bit. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. High fly ball out to left field. Rodriguez under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Bob Rodriguez.
Number 3.
King back to work. That one not close. 1-0. King, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Number 0.
Jesse Pitts will hit next. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, 2 away. Lucas Pitts up now for the Mets. Just missed. The Mets up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 39.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Diaz.
3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Glove side, but it gets through. Man at first, nobody out. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Diaz, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Arenado gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Nootbaar, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Arenado makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. That one a little bit high. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Throw home. He beats it. And it's 8-3. One out left for the Cardinals. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Diaz is just one strike away. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This team is completely in the driver's seat right now. You won the first three games of the series at home. You have to come back for the next game ready to put your foot on their necks and win the ball game, win the series. You can dominate. You've got the energy of the fans behind you. After what they've done in the first three games of this series, you know this place is going to be packed for the fourth game.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.